Starting off today with the yard update. The beautiful wife coming in the background dressed in all blue. I came home and she matched with me. She didn't even do that on purpose. Say hi, hon.
Hello.
So we got the beautiful chickens over here. Flick on top. We got, I don't know if that's cookies and cream. That look young. Sunshine.
Blue.
Blue.
Snow.
Snow.
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Lacy.
Oreo. Oreo. I know them. I promise you. I know them, everyone. I promise you. I know them. So, all right, keeping it going. We got this beautiful passion fruit. So that's the purple passion fruit. And that came from Lolly Acres. We're going to be there the 28th of June. If you get a chance and you're in Ocala, you're a local, stop by, drop by. Lolly Acres right off the 75. Right by the movie theater out there, the mall, all that stuff. You just take a little trip on the scenic route. Less than 2 minutes down the road, you'll be there in no time. You come on through. We'll be out there with our craft booth. Okay, keeping it going. This is the flowering passion fruit. This is the red. We are going to actually get, there is a red passion fruit, everyone. That is a fruit. That's not just a flower. Well, we are going to get that one. I will be seeking that one. So far, we got a purple over there from Lolly Acres, like I told you. This is a yellow. I just transplanted, so I cut all the leaves off so that way it could have a better chance of surviving, because when I was transplanting it, I wanted to make sure that the roots, when I put them down, really set, because I wanted to come back next year. So that's a yellow right there, and we got that one from Reed's Nursery. And we will be back for the tasting. When?
Saturday.
All right, June here. You could go to Reed's Nurseries, pick up mangoes. They always have mangoes available. There's beautiful plants there if you're close to D-Land, Florida. And then keeping it moving. This right here is also a Lolly Acres special. This was a beautiful red flowering passion fruit. That's to bring the pollinators, keep the flowers going, and also give the chickens something to snack on. Keep them cool. There's so much different uses we use the passion fruit for. And then we're going to work, wrong way, backing it up. And then, guys, I wish I could tell you how much plants. We're going to have to count today together. All right? I really don't know how much plants. So let's start with the lemongrass. One, that's the lemongrass. Oh, we got to count the 3 fruits that we just left there. Plus, we have a Florida berry. I don't even remember what it's called. It's a native berry here in Florida. They turn purple, and you can make jams and jellies with them. We pruned her back real well, cut the roots back, and give her a new chance. And that's also a Lolly Acres special. Because, yo, let me tell you, they're good people out there, man. We spend a lot of money because we show love, and they show love. They're wonderful people. You go there, you feel a family. That's the family feel. All right? Shout out over there. Oh, I see something for the chickens in there. Oh, I wish I had my gloves on. All right, here we go, guys. So this is my lemongrass. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is number 5. Starting with the lemongrass. That's number 5 right there. We're going to move over to the beautiful passion. Nope, not a passion. This is my papaya from seed. And this is number 6. So I hope I could keep count today, guys. I got too many. This is a grape. We got this grape from Walmart. This is my wife's garden, so I'm going to let her tell you. That's number 7.
So in here, this will be getting cleaned up, of course. But we have our lovely, we have 2 grapes actually in here. And we also have a pepper growing in here and tons of ginger and turmeric in here as well. So it will be, this will all actually be changed up at some point, because we're wanting to have this side to be more shade over here. So yep, so as you can see, this grape is definitely enjoying its life over here because it is having fun growing. There's also, what is growing over there in the grass?
In the grass? Oh, that's a yam. It's a white yam coming out of the bed with the thing. So where we at? 6. Oh, there's 2 grapes. 7. And there's lots of turmeric and ginger. We're not going to count those. All right, guys?
Yeah.
8 for the yam. We're going to count the yam as 1. If you see another yam in the yard, we count that. That doesn't get a count. Unless it's a different type of yam. All right, so we're at 8.
Yes.
We got some basil. That's herbs, so that don't count. We're going to let that one go. We got scallion. That supplies the kitchen. That don't count. Over here, we're going to count.
Well, we actually have a new turmeric growing back right here, too.
Oh, yes, we do.
Yeah.
But those don't count. We're at 8. We got lots of peppers. Those will count when they get bigger. Currently, they're not that size that I like them. And then we got a bunch of more papayas over here that I got set in that pot.
We also have aloe over there.
We have aloe over here.
Yes.
So we're still at number 8. So this is number 9. The blue Jaboticaba. Beautiful blue Jaboticaba. Here she goes. The wife knows the most about this one.
I'm just excited for this one because I can't wait to start seeing the fruit and everything growing on it, but we know we still have a while to go. And then we have another blue right here. You can't get one. You have to get more than one to make sure that you definitely get fruit from them. And then look over here. We have chamomile growing. And it looks so beautiful. So
that is so awesome. So we also have another Jaboticaba here. This is a red. This one is not flowering yet. This one came from a natural farm. Very happy to know that we got it as an unflowering plant. Eventually it will flower. There was a lot of them that was flowering at the time. This was not one of them. It's still doing very well though. We have finally see some new growth. We see the difference in the new growth and the old growth. And I'm trying to get her there where the leaves are nice and fat. If you can see when we first got her, she was struggling a little in the heat. Move her over to the shade. She's doing a lot better. So this is a red from from a natural farms over there in Apopka.
And then
Howie in the hills.
Yeah, and then forgot to tell you guys, these two are from Everglades Farms in Homestead, Florida.
Fruitful Trees just did a video on that. You guys can check him out. He's a good one. I watch him all the time. Shout out to you, Fruitful Trees. Over here, we got the white Jaboticaba in our yard in North Florida here. And this one just went through a major transplant. So what happened was, it wasn't showing no progression. We got this one from a Green Dream over in Spring Hill. I love them. They do an awesome job. Have the most beautiful Jaboticaba collection in all of Florida. But their soil that they had is very clay thick, and it was choking the roots up on this guy. So when I got in there, I saw it when I first transplanted it. So I had to take it back out, and I had to use a power wash, the hose, and I washed it, removed the old dead root, and it's now going through a phase where it's shooting out new root. So we're hoping to see recovery and good stuff from this, because I spent a lot of money on her and I really love her. All right, so just remember, Jaboticabas do not like that clay soil too much because it chokes up them roots, especially if you're up north. If you're down south, you might get away with it. It gets hotter every day.
And they prefer shade as well, right?
Yes, they do. They love the shade. If you can see, it's finally recovering. See, inside the leaves that were all yellow, you see the green coming back? That wasn't there before. So the nutrients is recovering. It's still getting there. We just need to make sure we keep cleaning off the ones that's dried up, so that way it doesn't dehydrate. I already did it. I'm going to prune it back and keep it just to the inner foliage, and then just get it right back to life, everyone. This is the yellow. Oh, my wife. This is yours again, not me.
This one is whose nursery?
It's in Apopka too, and it's the most absolutely fabulous place you could go. There are great people there too. Really like the accommodations. You know, when you go there, they treat you like family. Shout out to you, Ed. You did a great job. I really appreciate everything that you did. Shout out to Mrs. Hua. I really appreciate everything that you showed me, all the knowledge that you shared with me. I appreciate the time that you guys spent. And we have this beautiful yellow Jaboticaba from there. And she's doing so well. You can tell from all the new growth. She's in the shade over here. She's just loving her new life.
Yeah, so she's grown a lot since we've gotten her.
This one is from a natural farm, and this is the fruit maker right here. We got this girl as a little baby when we got her, but my wife chose good. Tell him, Cody.
Yeah, we got this one when it was super small, and this is the only producing Jaboticaba that we have. We all try to get to enjoy the fruit from it, but usually our smallest son is the one that ends up coming and getting the fruit from it. She's grown a lot, because she's almost the size of the larger Jaboticaba that we have. That's a red. So you can see her here, and then here's the other one. But she's doing awesome. So we're just right now excited because once she starts fruiting, everybody gets super excited to see when the next fruit is available for us to have. So, but she was super small, and now you can see how big she's gotten. So hopefully she'll keep growing for us. But so far, all of them are loving this side of the yard, because when we were on the other side, they weren't doing too well. So eventually we want to put a shade cloth over here.
Yes, this
and
is the west side of the yard where our home is facing south. Okay, and the sun rises from that way, sets over there. But that other side was just torture to them. So the west side, because it's in between a two-story over here, they get a really good chance of doing really better. You can see it. You can see it. Look at the leaves. See, that's what they were going through, right? See the early growth? Look at this new growth. Look at this. Look how big they are and healthy. They're doing better. I love it. This right here is our dragon fruit from a co-worker of mine at work. She's an awesome friend. Shout out to you, Kim. I really appreciate everything that you have done. This dragon fruit is doing very well. It was getting really big on the side of our house. My wife said that was not the place for it. We are going to do a new trellis. Compliments to goes out, and idea goes from Orlando Garden. Just did a video with a guy that had a ton of dragon fruits in his yard. Shout out to Orlando Gardener. Y'all did an awesome job. And I'm going to set this up. So look forward to the updates. Keeping it moving. We got another Jaboticaba here.
this is the Sabra.
Yes.
So this one is from Green Dreams, but she's doing amazing. As you can see, we have tons of new growth on her, and she's slowly coming along. So can't wait to see how she changes and grows.
This Sabra has come a long way, as you see, since we changed this location. The new growth is looking so healthy. Look at the shoots, look at the size of the leaves, the color of the leaves, and it's on the same regimen that it was on the other side. Moving on over here, we have another red. This is a small red though, and this one was suffering over on the other side, and you see now it's picking up the nutrients, new growths coming out. And she's doing perfectly well. That's another Green Dream special right there. That was a red from Green Dream. That Sabra is from Green Dream. And this Grimmel is from Green Dream. So shout out to Pete. You know, you're still doing things out here, Pete. Look, they're there. Growing right now. Starting another food forest. So really appreciate all of your help, all of your insight over the years. And here we go. This is also the Grimmel. The Grimmel gives you a bigger, dark fruit. It's beautiful. And this is another Lolly Acres. And you're going to hear Lolly Acres a lot, because that's our closest locator nursery, and they just are the best, treating us like family. We've been to a lot of locals, so I won't call no names, but if you watch our videos, you can follow and you can see. But Lolly Acres, they're the realest, yo. They're great people. My wife would tell you she loves them.
Yes, I like going there.
All right, so this is a pineapple guava from Lolly Acres, and my wife was the purchaser of that one.
And then you also have what's growing back here?
Oh yeah, because I make my own compost and soil over there. This is the papaya. That one wasn't from the seed over there. That was in the compost, and that one came up. So I'm just leaving her to see what she does. All right, and we got a Barbados cherry here. This is from a natural farm, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this is from a natural farm. I think we need to let her free. Let her free. We're gonna let her free together, guys. This branch right here needs to let free.
Yeah, because we had blossoms on her, and then
yeah, this branch needs to be let free, and then this stick needs to go on the side of this branch right there. Agreed? So together, if you agree, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. Give me your insights. I love to hear from all of my viewers. Let me know how you feel about it. I want to make sure that you understand, that I understand, that I'm listening. Keeping it moving. Over here we got bay leaf, and we got this from Hua's nursery. Beautiful bay leaf. I love it. She did a great with this one. She's doing very well. She loves her new home. We've used her a lot.
And the leaves smell really good.
So this is our bay leaf. It's really good. And guess what I learned, guys? The cinnamon leaf, when they drop, I don't see no bugs over here. So I started putting the cinnamon leaf in other places and the allspice leaf. And they've been keeping out other kind of bugs like the aphids and stuff. So if you get yourself a cinnamon plant, man, that shit works. Because all the old leaf that dry up, you just pop them off. And you take them here, you move them over to another plant. Right in the back, we got the leaf for life. We miscount. Did we keep count?
It's okay.
I hope you guys are keeping count. I'm going to rewatch the video. I'm going to put numbers too. Hopefully we can get these numbers at the end of the day. So you take these cinnamon leaf right here and you move them over to the plants that get attacked. Like we got a mango here. It's got fruit. We don't want nothing to happen to the fruit. We can't skip the allspice though.
Yeah, but you have to show what else is growing in
Oh
there.
yeah, so this is another plant that's accompanying the cinnamon from out of my compost that I make. This is a pumpkin. Yeah, because it's fuzzy. It's a pumpkin. I can't tell if I'm sure what it is. It came out the compost. I'm just going to hang it over the side and let it do what it do. Leaf of life is good to bring back your health. When you have a mucus on your chest, you could eat the leaf. You could heat the leaf, squeeze the oil, drip it in tea, drink it. It has so many uses. We have the beautiful allspice here. This allspice has come a long way. Where did we get this allspice? A natural farm. They did us great justice with this one, and I love her so.
That's one of my favorite trees. I love the smell of it.
The smell is awesome. And anytime the leaf starts drying up, I just pick them while they're yellow, bring them inside and dry them. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. This right here is Pride and Joy. She's come a long way. She was a tiny tree. She has so many shoots here. Trying to get some root growth out of these, but we haven't seen nothing yet. We're gonna try to do that over next week. We got a next video for y'all. Keep and check in. Tune to OCJ. Like and subscribe. Holla at your boy. This is our sweet tart mango. The ultimate survivor so far. The only one that's provided to hold a fruit during the cold up here in North Florida in the wonderful Marion County. So over here we got a sweet tart mango. It's doing quite well. It's nowhere near ripe. But who says you can't get new growth with a mango growing on there? Look at all that new growth. How I do it is, anytime I see anywhere that a bud could come out, so if you come closer, right here, you won't get none of these shoots to shoot out if you got this growing right here. So you get 2 hand length. I'm going to be pruning this one pretty soon. I don't have the scissors right now, but I will show you. 2 hand length. So let's look at one of the ones that I have pruned. Over here. You ready again? So this is our Valencia Pride, even the sweet tart back there. And we got 2 hand length. And then after we get 2 hand length or so, we look for the new growth. We cut it. We cut that new growth. And then right next to anywhere where you see those are the shoots right there. If you could focus, you see that, man? That shoot right there. You break the leaf, and then a couple days later, you come and you just touch this over like this. Now this one ain't ready yet. But then it pops right off. And then you get wonderful new growth like this. So from every one shoot, you're getting all of these now. And you remember, mango gives fruit from the tip of the limbs. So to increase the amount of tips you have, increase the amount of mango you get. We're in North Florida, so we know they're gonna struggle. We know they're gonna go through some things. Just like when we have to go through some things in life. Like right now, the price of eggs is one of those things. So we got chickens. So for the mangoes, we give them a chance like no other. And we clip those ends and make them multiply. Because we need more real estate. The more real estate, the better. All right? Remember that, kids. It's all about real estate right now. Buy that real estate.
Wait, you didn't say where the sweet tart was from?
Oh, the sweet tart is from Julie's. Was it Julie's? Was it Julie's?
Yes.
All right, the sweet tart was from Julie's Tropical over there in Apopka, Florida. Shout out to Julie. Shout out to, what my brother name over there again?
Harry.
Harry. Shout out to Harry. Big up, Harry. All right, this is a lemon all the way from South Florida. This is from my mother's tree. I still keep making lemons from it. That one lemon still has a more of a story. This is not the big one. This is another one from another one from another one. Yo, DJ.
And then this is from the big box store, right? This is from Lowe's.
This is from Lowe's. We got this for 80-something bucks in Lowe's one day. It's a Valencia Pride, and she has done us lots of justice.
Yeah, because she was a smaller tree.
She was a tiny sucker, but she keep doing stuff. Over here, this my coconut cream. You know, coconut cream kind of, he grow kind of lean. That's that coconut cream. If you know coconut cream, you know that buds when they start, the leaves look curly. It's never what you think. So if you look at the coconut cream over here, it's got them curly growth that don't look like they know where they're going. But I love it because it's one of the nicest mangoes. I can't wait for my wife and my kids to taste it. I've been lucky enough to taste it in South Florida. Shout out to the inventor and the creator of coconut cream, man. I love this mango. So I can't wait. You got lots of new shoot here, and I use the same method. See, my wife snipped these ones. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So from just getting 1 set of blossom, we got 7 set of blossom. We got some scallions always growing in my yard. We got more Scotch bonnet peppers and other hot peppers.
Cayenne.
Those are cayenne?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Them they are cayenne pepper. And this I one cayenne pepper. I don't know if
Yes.
them they're cayenne. I don't think so.
No, those are Scotch bonnet.
Oh, those are Scotch bonnet.
Yes,
yeah.
the other
the
one
cayenne
behind.
is round here, so. And them they're Scotch bonnet. I mean, hold on. Rewind. You're not just Jamaicans listening. Let's do this over the right way. This is the cayenne pepper. This is the green onions. And that right there is Scotch bonnet peppers. This is the Super Julie from Julie Tropical again in a pop cup. One of my favorite nurseries for mango thus far. Not saying anything is wrong with stopping by, dropping by Howie in the Hills, because let me tell you, Miss Sonia and them gonna take care of you. So shout out to Howie in the Hills too, because we got a lot of stuff from them and they have taken care of us throughout the time. So we also got this, and this is Tropical, Julie's Tropical right here. And we did the same topping skill right here, where we topped it. Now we have from 1 shoot, we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
No, this
5.
tree has been through a lot though.
Yeah, this tree has been through a lot. It had 3 shoots before, right? And I tied it, bending it on the pressure. That doesn't work. So
Well, it
they
wasn't
broke.
even that. We also had a storm as well, and the storm ended up damaging it. But I mean, she's still doing very well.
That's why I have my wife to remind me of the stuff that I forget. That too. That is definitely.
It was literally messed up from down here, and then now look at all the new growth, and he healed her right back.
Shoot her up, shoot her up. This is a finger lime from the original Reed Farm over in D-Land. I heard about finger lime from a lot of different places. I ended up getting it from Reed Farm because they're the first one to let my kids try it. They loved it. So we ended up with one of these finger limes from Reed Farm. It's doing absolutely well. I gave it a nice draining soil. First time I think I got the citrus blend right. And I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna redo all my citrus now with this same blend. I think this is the blend. So check out my videos and see if you see my blend method. Over here is our guava from the big box store. We got this on clearance.
And look at right here. Look at that. We got one growing. There should be a second one on the tree, but we're currently still, I don't know whether that one had fallen off. But he also put, you'll see, there's tons of scallion everywhere because he uses scallion to always cook, so, or green onion as people call it as well. So you're always going to see them all around our yard. And strawberries.
We got some strawberries here. Let me tell you what the strawberries looking like. Oh, my kids may call it in Vietnam to taste.
Yeah, Elijah picked one today.
All right, we got, this is from my mom. Originally when I got this tree, it was just a little stick about this long. And this tree has been through so much. It rooted for me. It fed my family, gave them lemons through lots of hard times. It's been in the ground multiple times, in the pot, from the ground to the pot, from the pot to the ground. And then it survived every single time, giving me many other plants to share with my friends and my family, allowing them the chance to have these beautiful lemons here. And it's just awesome. So there you go, everyone. This is my lemons. They're doing absolutely
There's a
well.
lemon
It's a
on it,
Malay
right?
lemon.
Yeah, there's lemon on it.
Where is a lemon?
Right here.
Oh, look, there's a lemon over here, guys. That's a Malay lemon. They definitely love the shade and the new blend is fertilizer that I use. It's, you know, we use a natural compost, but because we're in North Florida, we have to supplement the growth to increase the chance of survival during the cold time. So I definitely know that it's not the full 100% organic way, but we have to facilitate to make sure that these investments take care of my family and give them food. So if you do have a problem with the way that I do things, I am so sorry. Forgive me. Once I get to a better place, I could do better. But right now, this is what we have to do in our current climate zone that we live in Florida. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Like and subscribe.
We got our beautiful pineapple here. This was a store-bought pineapple. There's actually 2 of them, but this one decided to start growing, and it's so exciting to see. She looks so beautiful.
Over here, we got a little pepper box with some basil growing in the middle. We got that purple basil. My wife wanted to see the purple basil. This right here in the front is
That's the jalapeno.
jalapeno, and this right here,
Spicy Jane.
Spicy Jane, and this right here is
The hot banana peppers.
hot banana peppers. And my wife is the farmer's wife. She knows everything I plant. I love her so much. All right. When you're growing mint, always break off blossoms. Never make them seed in your yard. If you let them seed in your yard, they would never come out.
And then of course we have more peppers because we're a household that we love our peppers. And we got thyme right here. Oh, he broke off those mint and it smells so good. And then more thyme right there. Then we got more peppers again. And then a bunch of mints, different mints.
This is peppermint. This is black mint. This is spearmint. This is thyme. I'm sorry, guys. One of those little flies went up in my nose. This is the German thyme. This is the American thyme. This is lemon thyme. And this is an Angie mango from Julie's Tropical. And look, I topped her, and look at that shoot too. Doing awesome. That's that Angie, baby.
These ones actually, this is no.
The Angie's from How.
Angie and Sweet Tart are from How.
Okay, from How.
Yeah.
How? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Ed, I'm gonna say Ed's Nursery. So you look up HOA Nursery in a Popka and talk to the boss lady in charge. I love them. They're awesome. I don't want to mispronounce their name anymore. I can't believe that I did this video. I messed up the mango. This right here is a House mango. And let me tell you, shout out to How. Show me so much love. Ed, shout out to you. Big up, my brother. Hold up. Let's go back over here. The Sweet Tart that held the fruit. This one right here, I don't want y'all to mistake it. This is a How. This is from House. I am so sorry that I forgot it. Ed, this is the but I can't say that on this. You know it, baby. So you know what we do. Well, you're looking so beautiful. Talk to your fruits, Pepper. You're beautiful. Here we go, keeping it moving.
All right, this is a habanero pepper.
Just some habaneros for all of my Hispanic people and Jamaican. We love them habaneros too.
Yeah, and then our Persian lime. Look at that.
Oh yes. We keep the peppers up here so the chickens don't get to them when they start roaming in the yard.
Yeah, because our chickens love getting to our peppers.
So does our cat.
Yeah. And
Before we go any further, honey, take them over here and show them what the kids did for summer.
Oh yeah. So our kids had a blast. They actually started planting with us. So these are some of the things that they planted with us. We have over here some ginger, tons of pots with ginger and turmeric, as you can see over here. Then
And
they,
that little pepper, look at that pepper growing there.
yeah, you're always gonna see a random pepper tree growing in our stuff because we want to make sure we have tons of pepper trees. And then you also see we have some cabbage, we have some jalapenos that started growing, more ginger, turmeric. Then we also have some bok chow. We have basil, we have sweet basil. There's actually a mixture of different basils in that pot. Then we have our cucumbers, and we have some thyme growing in here again. And then we have watermelon growing right here. And these ones, this one hasn't started growing yet.
Cumin.
That's the cumin, yes. And then we have fennel that's growing right there. And
Similar to
then
dill.
Hmm?
It looks like dill when it starts, see?
Yeah. And then we also have more cucumbers, which we're going to start separating these guys and trellising them, but it's very fun for the kids, for them to get to see the growth of the plants and the fact that they planted them and stuff. So, and then we also have some sage over here, and then we have, oh sorry, this is the sage, this is our cauliflower, and then right here we have callaloo, and then we have beets growing, and
We got yellow, green, and red callaloo.
yes, we do. And then over here, of course, you see we have a bunch more turmeric.
And peppers.
And peppers, yes. Can't miss those. And then right here, we have our...
Cucamelon. Cucamelon. Why?
Yes.
Tell them about a cucamelon.
I'm
We tried this at where?
Reed Farm.
Oh my God. Cucamelons.
And these are so awesome because they taste great when they're green, but then also when they're red and they're ripe, they taste so good as well. So it's like different flavors, but I love it. And they're super, super tiny. So we're going to also trellis these over the chicken run. So that way they have tons of shade, but we're just able to pick the fruit from it. So can't wait till those get a lot bigger as well. And then over here in this guy, we got tons of stuff growing as well. We got Swiss chard and all of these in these small pots, as you see as we continue around this area. These are all stuff that the kids helped us grow. So
They planted.
yeah, they planted all of this stuff with us. So we have Swiss chard. We have
It was a wicked.
that was funnel Greek. So we're gonna have to. Those ones were growing really well, but the
in the
sun
cold
didn't.
time. They're not
Yeah.
for the heat down here.
So we have to put those in the shade to grow. Maybe we can put them on the other side
We gotta
under
put a
one of the
shade cloth.
plants. Yeah. And then right here, what is this one right here?
This one right here is whatever you wrote on there.
Oh, marjoram. But it's supposed to be like another form of mint, I believe. And then yeah, so we have some other forms of kale and different things in here. More peppers, of course. Our money tree that we got from Lolly Acres.
Not a Lolly Acre special,
Yeah.
y'all.
More peppers again. And then that one is also our hydrangeas from Lolly Acres.
So we do a lot of shopping at Lolly Acres. That's because they are the best in town deals. I don't even advertise for them, but I just love them people. They're great.
Yes. And then we have more peppers again. And then we also have some arugula growing. And then we also have our, that is, what's in this
You
one?
want to pull it up?
Yeah.
This one is...
I think the name is on, no, this name is on the stick.
Oh, stick.
Oh, that's kale. That's the dino kale.
Okay.
And then we also have
this
cilantro
in
growing.
there.
And then another kale in there growing as well.
Yeah, we gotta pour some of this water.
Yeah.
The rain just fell, guys. So all this water was not in there like that.
Yes. So over here, there's like a mixture. He had some starter plants that he set up to grow in there as well. So if you'd like to share of what you have in there
I
going
just
on.
got random cuttings that I pruned from different trees. This was the blue Jaboticaba. This is the Shangri-La mulberry. I just broke a little piece to see what happened. This is a mango. This one is dead. Seen better days.
But it's okay though. It's worth a try to see if they'll grow.
Always worth a try.
We
Nothing
haven't had
beats a
any
try with a
spinach
failure.
yet. We have a jalapeno growing. So excited for that because we love putting
Not a
jalapenos.
jalapeno. That is one of those peppers I threw in there because it was wasting space.
Okay, my apologies. I got that incorrect. But you never know with our pots because I'll think I put something in there and then he put something totally different as well. So just got to see until when it actually produces. So right here,
That is a white yam, so don't count that as another one, guys. Remember, let me exclude that when I'm doing the numbering on the screen as I edit this video. And then that's the white yam, similar to the other one we got growing on the side.
and then we also have,
Took.
yes, that's another one from Reed Farm.
And this is cannabis hibiscus. Not weed, not no ganja. It look like ganja. It's cannabis. Let me show you. I don't know if I know. It smell like citrus and even and it tastes like lemon.
Yes,
Cannabis.
and that was from Reed Farm, but it's not.
Cannabis, hibiscus,
And then these are more peppers.
peppers and all kinds of goodies.
And then these two guys, these are our curry trees. So
Curry.
super excited for those to get bigger. And then we have carrots, all different carrots.
Planted by the kids.
Yes, all planted by the kids. And then we also have more ginger and turmeric going along
Pepper
this
too.
side, and peppers, yes. And then this is echinacea. And yeah, so you can see more. And then these are actual apples.
These are rootstock apples. I took them from the rootstock of my apple. I shoot up, went down there, so it was shooting up, cut it so I got roots. Sorry about that. Fruits in the leaf in my mouth.
Mhm.
And then that way I can graft a piece of that apple tree or a new apple onto that, and it will survive in Florida.
And I got my beautiful roses here. That majority of these are between big box stores that they've been on clearance, and we planted them and they've grown. So I have yellow roses there, red roses there, and then the pink right here. So I plan on putting another one here, but as you can see, like, we have to clean out this bed. The chickens actually did a really good job of cleaning out a lot of the weeds and stuff, so we'll see. But it looks really awesome, and once it's all cleaned up, it'll look really pretty. I think we're starting back over here by the blueberries.
Right here, go.
Oh.
Right here, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I put it over it, so it won't get in it. So this is our blueberry box, which we have our native blueberry that's from Lolly Acres. And then we have our blueberry, darling blueberry, that we got from Bob's Wines in Ocala. And then we also got our, I believe this is the Tiff Blue blueberry that we got from Lolly Acres as well. And then in the back we actually have two blueberries. One is from Monty and Jenny's.
Yeah.
And then we also got one from when we went to the Master Growers show.
And that's the strawberry blueberry.
Yes.
So that one is actually the same height as the Monty's already, because it had no fruits this year.
Yeah, which the Monty's blueberry is actually the emerald blueberry. And that one tastes really good. So far right now, the two blueberries in the back, one of them we've gotten fruit from, the other one we haven't because this was a lot smaller. And then these three in the front, now we've been getting fruit from those.
All right, this is
Cat Saigon.
the Cat Saigon from Ed's Nursery in Apopka. It's not Ed's Nursery, it's HOA Nursery. She's an awesome person. But I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. If I say it right, then I do it right. Once I figure it out. I'm going to tell you the truth. They're awesome people there. This is the Cat Saigon. Never had this before. I saw it on Fruitful Trees Tasting the other day. It looks beautiful. They said it tastes great. And what you see is I topped it, and I did a thing where I get more shoots coming out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them is going to come out. Fill it out.
Then we also have our Mystic Dragon Fruit from Lolly Acres as well.
So many from Lolly Acres, guys.
Yes.
Love them, I tell you.
And
All
then this is our Pickering.
This is from Julie's Tropical out there in Apopka. This is my pride and joy, my wife and I. It's the most I spent on the mango, I think, so far, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, and this one came in a bigger pot because I wanted this to be able to handle the fruits because it does so well. Because I wanted to use my method on it. If you look, I already trimmed it. We got new growth right here. Then we trimmed it again. And we're about to get new growth right there. We're going to trim this. Oh, I think I trimmed this. I'm not even sure. And we got new growth. I think that's 2 hands. We trimmed this. Look at that. We got new growth coming out right there. So all of these are doing absolutely well. And the trick seems to be working.
Yeah, and she's grown a lot since we've gotten her as well.
Yep. Some of them you trim and they heal back like these two did. Because I don't cut too aggressively. I try to cut just that new straight up growth and allow the other ones on the side to grow. You look at this one, you see this one didn't heal. Right there, you see the new growth coming out behind this leaf, that leaf. Well, no, this leaf, that leaf, and this leaf.
Well, she's growing really well though.
This is our
Jambu.
wax jambu, wax apple, Malay apple. It's the closest thing to an OTT apple that I could get. I am very excited to try this fruit. I want to get the green ones now. I've seen a lot of people with the green ones, and they talk about how good it tastes.
And this is from Julie's.
This is from Julie's too. Julie's Tropical. So if you there, Popka, you live in Claremont, if you live in Orlando, go link up Howie in the Hills if you can, and that would be a natural farm and educational center, and you can link up Julie's, right? If you're over there in D-Land side, make sure you link up Reed. Reed got that beautiful Shangri-La mulberry over there that we're getting to. And all the other stuff we said so far. This right here is a
Everbearing mulberry. And that was from Lowe's.
From Lowe's. For how much?
13 bucks.
13 bucks. They say it doesn't do all kind of stuff, but you know, better to have a fruit tree for 13 bucks than no fruits at all. Alright? Reed told me that's not the best tree to have in the yard, but I let it stay for now until I get rid of it or graft on it. This is a
I believe that is the Tabasco.
This is Tabasco pepper, and this is the pomegranate.
Yeah, it is.
AKA the panganut.
Yeah, so that panganut we actually got from one of the nurseries when we were at the Master Growers show at the Southern Pavilion.
Southern Livestock Pavilion. We was at the Master Growers show. My wife already told you. I'm just backing her up. If you guys feel like I cut her off, this is how I support my wife. So please leave a comment. Tell me how you feel. She loves me. Do you love me?
Yes.
Do I always get you back? I got you back. So look, right here, this is the pomegranate from the Southern Livestock Pavilion. It's done absolutely well. I see a ladybug there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She's hiding. She's doing her job.
Yeah. And then we have basil also growing. Anytime you see peppers, there's usually basil in the same pot.
Hi, son.
And then we got more cayenne peppers right here. And as you can see, we got one ready to pick.
You like to pick this, Eliza, or you want to burn you?
What do you mean it's gonna burn me?
It can make yours, so don't rub your eyes. Or you like to put your hand in your mouth.
You gotta show them.
Want to show them? Should I taste it?
No. We
Leave
want
a
to use that
comment.
for our pepper today.
can I
I mean
taste
our
it?
pizza.
Okay, pizza today. Cayenne
Pizza
pepper. So I should be picking peppers.
Yeah.
Okay.
We love to have peppers on our pizza and tomatoes. So we finally got tomatoes growing. Our older son loves tomatoes, so sometimes we might want to use them for other dishes, but if he gets to them first, then he might put them with like slice them up to eat with his food. So we have to try to like all of our stuff in here. The kids have a fun time of seeing who can get to it first pretty much, but it's awesome. They're getting it out of our garden, so it makes it a lot of fun. And this is our croquette avocado
From Julie's Tropical out there in Apopka, Florida again, guys. You know I drive far for this, so you know they got some good stuff. Julie's Tropicals gave us this beautiful avocado here. This is a croquette. It had 15 fruits in the original time after blossoming. We also had a Monroe over there that we got from. Where we got the Monroe from?
The Monroe was from Lali.
From Lali. The Monroe from Lali. But the Monroe only blossomed on one limb this year. But this croquette that was supposed to complement it, because you have an A and B avocado, which allows the flowering to work better so you get more fruits. You have A, which is like I think you flower in the morning, and then B flowers in the evening for a female, vice versa. So therefore they can overlap one another. In the afternoon, then it's fair game for all the flowers. Well, this right here had 15 fruits originally, but then it later gave way to just this one healthy fruit right here, and it's doing absolutely well. I really love the nature of this tree because this tree has also continued to grow while it had the fruit, showing that if you leave the trees to do what they naturally do, they will remove what they can handle and do what they can. All right? This is a Reed special right here. This is Shangri-La. Yeah, man, I remember you gave me this and you said, bring it to life. I brought it to life. Lonnie, this is the thing. Kelly, shout out. I love y'all place. Will you be there for the mango tasting? Elijah, you excited for the mango tasting this weekend?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mom, you excited for the mango?
Yes, I am. I can't
All right.
wait to try all the different varieties.
Well, I'm excited because y'all excited, so we all excited together. This is the Shangri-La. This baby right here is supposed to be the best mulberries, the sweetest mulberries. The only thing next mulberries will be a Pakistan mulberry green. We want that Pakistan white or the green, whatever you call it, white. I want that. It's so sweet. We got that from Ed's Nursery in Apopka, but the spelling of the nursery is Hoas in Apopka, because I'm not going to pronounce it. Please let me learn how to say your name so you can help me.
That's from their nursery too.
This is also from their nursery. This is a Maha Chanook.
I'm excited to taste that one once it starts fruiting.
So we had a whole bunch of growth coming from the center part right here. And what I did was the same method. It reached right here. I snipped it. You can see it heal. One continued to grow straight. There's a next one right there. I touched it, it fell off. That's a perfect one. Every time you get one to fall off, look for the worst leaf out the 2 or the 3 or the 4 that has a next growth coming. This one is doing well. If you look, we got 1, 2, 3 over here on that one. So that's how you increase the chances of getting fruits. And pepper smelling right.
And then we also have peppers back there,
More
along with
pepper.
some basil.
Over here, so we got tomatoes.
So we originally, starting of this week, we had 2 other tomatoes on there, but my older son already picked them and was super excited to eat them. So now we're waiting for these. There's one hidden back there, and then there's 3 more right here that we're waiting to.
Yeah, these are natural.
Right.
These ain't getting no fertilizer over here. I'm gonna feed them one of these days, but right now they're doing good without it.
But our older son also helped to plant. We have several tomato trees that were in other locations, so he helped my husband to plant more tomato trees in here. So
But you can see he got a green thumb, because look at the health of his trees compared to mine. Look how green all of his trees look. Look at my trees. My trees suffering in the heat.
and we also
Every
have
one of these is his.
yep.
The green ones.
And we also have a turmeric growing in here because, like I said, we use all those things a lot, so they're going to be around the yard. And then we also have a banana tree.
All right, moving on over. Moving on left.
This is the Miguel.
This is the Miguel.
That is from Julie's.
This is the Miguel.
It's
And we
Spanish.
got this from Julie's because we just love avocado in this house. Well, not we. Who loves avocado?
Me.
And what do you like to eat your avocado like? What is? How do you like your avocado?
Guac. Or on
Guacamole.
toast.
On
Oh.
toast, okay. Raw. You hear that? My son loves avocados. All of my kids love certain fruits, so any fruit they love, I'm going to plant a lot of it. I'm going to bring a whole bunch of varieties of tomatoes. My son has only tried to store tomatoes, which I am a really bad dad that knows how to plant stuff. Never made him try the purple tomato or the 1,000 tomato. So we got to try some other tomato. He never had none of those crazy looking tomatoes. So we got to make him try all of that. Look at the wildlife. Look at this spider.
Yep.
All right, this right here, we already told you, this is a Lolly Acres special. Moving on
And
over
that's
to
the
another
Mon.
Lolly
This
Acres
is the Monroe avocado.
That's the Monroe, and what we got here?
This is our pomegranate from Lolly Acres as well, and she had 4 flowers on her.
See, they all fell.
But they
The rain,
all
the
fell
rain.
off. So we have 1 left. So hopefully we get to enjoy that fruit from it. But super excited. And also the purple passion fruit that we got from them actually has 3 fruit on it. Sorry we didn't show that to you guys, but yes, it has 3 fruit on it. Super excited for that.
All right, Auntie Kim, let me show you what's going on here. Look, even Elijah want to try the June plums really bad. Auntie Kim, look how small they are. As soon as they get bigger than the tip of my finger and get the reasonable size of a June plum, then we pick them and we eat them with some sauce. Just want to try them too. So don't forget you, Auntie Kim, but this is our
Dwarf June plum.
Dwarf
and
June
this
plum.
is from a natural farm.
And my wife had the opportunity to get the full size.
Yes.
And I want it.
Eventually we will get it.
Well, we have the yard. Because right now we have to do stuff that fits in the greenhouse. And with
Yes.
our green thumb, stuff go fast. This
And-
we bought from, this is the Freedom.
Yes, and we bought that when we were at the Master Growers show.
And
That was at the Southern Pavilion.
Southern Lifestyle Pavilion.
Yeah.
Because we love that place. That's where we got a bunch of stuff.
The Master Growers Show.
The Master Growers Show in a color. That's
and
my
then
spots.
we also have 2 varieties on the sides as well, and those are from Lolly Acres as well.
Oh,
and they've been producing fruit, and so our Elijah over here has been the one that's been getting majority of the fruit from these 2 trees, because we haven't gotten fruit from this one yet.
This is from
Okay.
Reed. Hey, Lonnie. Shout out to Lonnie and Kelly. This is from Reed and D-Line.
Our miracle fruit.
Yeah, it's our miracle fruit. Here we go. We got lots of little blossom, but I just want to show you the new growth. Since we got it and I transplanted, look at all that new growth. It's loving its new home. It's doing well, guys. The heat don't look like it do well with it, so I might move it to the shaded spot with the other one.
Yeah.
But it's doing well. That's
Orange tree.
orange tree from seed that we had in the ground for years. It's just sitting there, and I dug it out. And there's another piece, another one over here. Dug them out. This is our jujube. It was loaded with blossoms, but the storms came by and they are gone now.
Yeah, but it will produce fruit for us. She's grown a lot. This is from a natural farm, and we got her when she was a lot smaller, and I think she's grown a lot.
The Master Growers, they brought it up for us. So shout out to Sonia. Shout out. I really appreciate all that y'all did. You know, I definitely love that y'all brought this one for us, because she's doing very well. She loves it here. She's just gone ham. So
Yes.
shout out, Sonia.
She's gotten so much bigger.
This is from,
That's from our other, that's a loquat tree.
that's a loquat tree that we got from another property. It was growing against 3 loquat trees and they're already fruiting. So I decided to take one of them out, and this is the one that I took out, and she's doing quite well.
She has tons of new growth on her though. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then this is our Santa Rosa plum. This is actually from Lowe's, and she's grown a lot since we've gotten her. She did have a lot of fruit on her, but then one of the storms knocked off all of the fruit. So, but she's gotten very tall since we've gotten her, as you can see.
Yes, that's why we're air laying her right there, and we're gonna bring her down to height before winter.
And then that's another pepper, right?
That's another pepper.
And then this is our pineapple pear. This is actually one that we got on clearance.
Got this on clearance right here. We got it 50% off from Lowe's. There was a marked on tag in the middle of this, had a red mark, and I gave you 50% off. We saw it out front. This limb broke, so I did a air layering technique to see if I could get it to root, so we could have another one of those trees. You could put that on the rock fruit rootstock, which is the apples, pears, plums, peaches. So you could use the rootstock that they have for Florida from those apples that they grow for Florida, and then you'll be able to put all these trees on one tree, and that would be an awesome modification. This is a fun project. Stay tuned so we can do it together.
And this is our golden boy pear, and this is from Lolly Acres.
I tell you, I love them Lolly Acres, yo. Shout out to Lolly Acres, yo. We be there this month on the 28th of June, 2025. Holla at us.
And this is also from Lolly Acres as well. The next couple fruits are gonna be from them.
Check my shirt. You see that Lolly Acres gave us a lot of stuff in here. This whole lineup right here is Lolly Acres. We got this one. This is that Sun Racer Nectarine. We got the Crimson Peach right here. That's that dark peach. Cause my wife said she ain't want no light peach.
Actually, it was
baby.
our
Oh,
son.
that wasn't him.
It
That's my
was
son.
Elijah that actually picked that.
Elijah said no light peach. All right, OCJ here on day 2. The battery, or not the battery, the camera overheated yesterday. The wife and I have woken up to finish our tour of the yard. I think we were right around here yesterday. Just in case, this was a Lolly Acres. These are all Lolly Acres. So yeah, I do remember where we left off. I did not watch the video to see, but these were all Lolly Acres. This was our nectarine, our peach, that's a crimson, the dark peach, our tropic sweet apple right here. And over here to the right, we have this beautiful Julie tropical, and
Dorset.
yeah,
The
wife.
golden Dorset apple.
This was the wife's tree. so she could break it down.
Well, it just makes me happy because it looks like it's trying to give you a hug. You guys drop in the comments if you think so. But it's just like a happy tree. We bought it and she's just been putting out lots of new growth. And then we also have over here our big box store Anna apple. And this was also a clearance one. And she seems to be doing pretty well too. So, love how she's... Yeah, you're always going to find something else growing in our pots because we want to make sure that they can help with the aphids and different things that also attack our plants. So they're still growing in that one. And like you said, for peppers, we put the basil around them. So more callaloo growing. So we got our red.
Some green, look, a green got in there.
Yeah, probably from the chickens also going through.
Yeah.
But, and then we have the green over there. So right now we're just letting them get to grow, but this is also going to be redone and look really beautiful. So definitely have to check it out.
Got callaloo everywhere in this. The red ones seem to be very prolific. They survive.
Yeah. And then over this side.
Don't forget our sunflower.
Oh, sorry.
It's
We
a Mexican
also
sunflower
have our Mexican sunflower as well.
that has made
and-
many babies.
Yes. So it was a bigger tree, and then my husband has split it up into multiple trees. So as you can see, we have several new trees right here. And then he also put some of the other ones in the water over there. So even though they're in water, they're still growing. So.
West for last.
And we have a Kent mango growing from seed over here that we planted together, and she is coming out. I love seeing things start from seed. It makes me very happy. I know some people don't like having to wait so long to see things grow, but for me, that's my favorite thing to see happening.
This is a Mexican spinach. I got a piece of clipping from a friend of ours. And then this is a white yam too that needs to go in the ground. So I left it in the rainwater but I don't want it to rot neither. I left it in the rainwater so that it could survive out here in the heat. Throw out some of that rainwater. On top of that, this is a flower.
It's a pernillion. That was
It's
a clipping.
Sylvia Hematodes. I don't
Yeah.
know, but my wife liked it, so she got it from clipping and got it there.
And she's growing.
Yeah, and then here is a mango. This is a zombie mango that just won't dead. This is the rootstock from the Walmart Malika mango. So whatever the rootstock it is, it just refuses to die. So I'm not going to let it die. I'm going to give it every chance I can to grow.
Yeah, but she's getting very...
I'm going to move her in the sun now. I think she could deal with it.
I
What do
don't
you
know.
think?
She seems to like the shade though.
Okay.
So, yep, that is our yard tour.
So that's a tour of our North Florida yard up here in Zone 9A, 9B. We're in Marion County. Just know, if you really want it to grow, you could do it. You got to push it to the limit. I really want to tell y'all thank you for all of the people that subscribe, that's following us. I really appreciate all that you have done. My wife appreciates it. We enjoy doing this for you guys. It takes a little bit of work, takes a lot of money. But you know what? If you're going to put yourself in any debt, be rewarded with it. All of these, you could plant from seeds and you could start and watch them grow.
Yep.
So you can enjoy the fruit first, or you could buy the tree so you could get the fruits earlier. But instead of buying stuff that we throw away every single day, I look at all the trash, all the stuff we dispose of, things that we buy that we don't need. Why is it better that we spend it on a fruit tree so they can get something from it to share with your family, share the experience? I want to thank all of you. Like and subscribe. You know already, OCJ.
Oh, CJ.